guys. You're welcome to my YouTube channel today. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. Those who like my video, those who subscribe to my video, I am grateful. Thank you so much. It's been a while you saw me, right? I'm sorry, baby girl has been busy. Okay, so today's video is going to be about asking, because I got some questions about Sweden in general. So I felt like it was too much for me to reply and say, I was like, okay, let me just make a video and answer all your questions. Not all, but the ones I could lay my hands on for now. I could always talk about the questions some other time, but I have some few questions there that I'll be answering today. So sit right and listen and please watch this video to the end. Okay, you must stay to the end. And what else do I want to say? I want to say that please, at this point, if you've not subscribed, please, I'm begging you, please subscribe. I'm begging, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you as you're doing so. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Yeah, so the first question I have here is which country will you choose over Sweden? Yeah, if you're meeting me for the first time, I'm a student, I'm a master student here in Sweden, and I've done a couple of videos about Sweden, schools in Sweden, what to expect in Sweden, how it's going for me for now. And so I got this question of which country will you choose over Sweden? I think if I'm to choose, I would choose Canada. Yeah, and the reason is because I think Canada and Sweden has I think the countries are about personality. Okay, for me, I would advise that Sweden is good for family, is good, is a very Sweden is a very cool country. You understand, everything is just cool. If you like that cool life, not like the US that everything is just all over the place, you understand, but here it's just cool, just coded life, you understand. So, and I think Canada too is like that, because I think they run almost the same policy. And there's this saying that they believe so much in Sweden, moderacy. Yeah, they believe everything moderate. They call it lagom also. So they believe in a moderate life. You hardly find them wearing flashy clothes, riding flashy cars, wearing flashy shoes. They are just being moderate about everything. So that's I would choose Canada over Sweden if I'm to choose. Yeah. Then two, what's my take to immigrate or not to immigrate? This is a big question. Let me explain this question. This question is just like, what's my take? Like, do I advise people to immigrate from their country? Sorry, to emigrate, to migrate. Okay, let me use the general terms. To migrate from their country to another country, especially from one developing country to a developed country. For me, my take is, when you want to migrate, I think you should be prepared to I think if you want to migrate, I think it depends on you. Because one, I would advise that even if you want to migrate, please come the legit way. And most times legit is when you find a job abroad or when you come for studies. So it's easier for you to migrate that way. But every other means, it's kind of hard. Like maybe when you come to when you come to tourists and you have to do some stuff, so it's kind of hard that way. But for me, I would advise that abroad is not like the way we used to see it from our country, like the way they portray for us, like you always get all the dollars, you always get this. Yes, there are opportunities, but it won't just fly on your laps like that. You have to work to get it. So if you already prepare your mind that, okay, this is what I want to meet and this is what I want to do, be ready to take whatever abroad comes. You can migrate, yes, but erase that mentality of you have everything sorted out. No, you don't. At least you have to work it first. Then maybe after 4 years, you start enjoying the life. You start, but first you have to do the work first. So if you want to migrate, my advice is you can migrate, but then have it in mind that it will not always be easy like you thought, because sometimes we used to think that the grass is greener on the other side. No, the grass is only green when you water it. Okay, so if you want to migrate, have it at the back of your mind that it's not like you're coming to pick up dollars on the street or you're coming to pick up euros on the street. Man, you will work it. You understand? So be ready to grab what it brings to you. So that's my take. You can migrate, but prepare your mind before you might, and have a good plan so that you won't get here and be stranded. People are sleeping at the airport, so you won't come here. So you plan well. So that's my take. The third question is, do you want to come back? Like, I think this question was coming from the fact that my last video was on how the struggles we have abroad, about some of us that we were not that, like, we don't really know how this abroad is before we came. So we thought if we come here, there's job, we work, and man, it's not easy. Like, if you have to work 8 hours, like in Nigeria, when you work 8 hours, you sit down, sometimes you even press phone, sometimes you sleep, sometimes, yeah, if it's 8 hours, you have to do your 8 hours complete. Like, you will work. So that's what I mean by the struggles we face abroad. It's not easy to sit down. To every penny you make abroad, you work for it. Nobody will give you free money here. No one. It's in Nigeria that you throw money. Sorry, I keep mentioning Nigeria because I'm from Nigeria. I'm sorry if you're not a Nigerian. I'm so sorry. It's my reflex. You understand? So if it's not like in African countries or wherever country you're coming from that you can see somebody to dash you money. You might not even work and you getting money. You can call this one. Please send me 10K. Who do you want to call here? You don't have any family. You got nobody. So what do you want to do? So I think that was what my last video was all about, and I got this question is maybe because the way I was ranting, and the person was like, do you want to come back? Yes, I will come back to my country. Why won't I come back to my country? I will come back. It's my country. I can never forget. I'm proud to be a Nigerian, so I will come back. And I answered him yes, and that is my answer. And then the first question is how to go about housing. Yeah, this question came from a video that I did about coming to Sweden, about education, and I got a question about how to go about housing, because in Sweden there's kind of housing issue, like there's scarcity of housing, and I don't know why, but then it's always kind of difficult to get a house. But my advice for incoming students is to, one, if you are coming to Lee Shopping, I don't know about other schools, but I can say for Lee Shopping, if you've registered for Studentbostäder, don't stay there. Don't stay on Studentbostäder. Just go to heimstaden. Maybe I should put the link on my description. I can put the link there. Heimstaden. Just go to Heimstaden and look for the accommodation, because I could remember during my time I was waiting for Studentbostäder, because in Studentbostäder you have to be on queue, and the higher your queue, the higher your position of getting the accommodation. And here we have people who have registered on Studentbostäder for 3 years. So how do you want to match? So to avoid complication, just go to Heimstaden and search for an apartment, and give them your admission letter, and then you get an accommodation. And I think same goes for all schools. Just find out which housing agent is in your own school and then apply. Okay, so that's how to go about housing. Then the fifth question today is, what sort of food can we pack that is acceptable at the airport? Hey, this question is it made me remember when I was coming and people were giving me, don't bring this, don't bring that. They will sit it at the airport, they will do it. First, let me tell you something. Bring whatever you want to bring. If they take it at the airport, which I doubt, the only where I think that there might be challenge for people that come from Nigeria, I don't know about other African countries, is Nigeria airport. They might want to search your luggages. But once you get to Sweden, no one will check your luggage. The only thing, I think they just pass their security dog to, smell of if you have any contraband or anything. But no one will check your, open your box. No, they won't do that to you. Yeah, at least nobody did that to me. Yes, but then they can bring their security dogs, to check, just to sniff of contraband and all. So for me, I think you can bring anything. Food, please. Food. Bring packaged food well. packaged food, I don't think there's nothing you cannot bring. I don't think so. But anything you're bringing, make sure you package it so that it doesn't spill when they are trying to load the airplane. So it doesn't. So when it spills, that's when there can be issues, like maybe palm oil spills. You know, just pack your food well, and then to avoid anything, you can label them. You can label the packages, and that's my take on that. And then the next question is, do I advise migrating with family? I think I would do a video on family, migrating with family, which I would bring a friend who came in with a family to come and share her experience about migration with family. But if you want to migrate to Sweden, in fact, it's even best for you when you migrate with your family. Yes, because you will know at the end it's what you will even thank God that you came with your family. Now let me give you an advice. If you're a married man or a married woman and you want to come to Sweden, please plan for your family. Come together. Once you're applying for your resident permit, please apply for your family, because when you get here and you say you want to bring them, it's always stressful. It takes a lot of time. So the best thing is to all of you just migrate together as you are coming like that. Just bring all your family together. That way you're safe. But if you want to wait till maybe when you get here and stuff, no, you can do it like this. You can apply together, get your resident permit together, and then maybe you can come to set everything, and then later they will come and do, at least they have the document to access. But you planning your own and saying you say later, it's always stress. It takes sometimes take 9 months, 10 months for them to get approval. So you don't want to put yourself in such a, so just apply for all of them, even if they will not move in with you together, but apply first. So that's it. Then I have another question. Are there jobs, especially in Luleå? Okay, this person is asking that are there jobs in Sweden, because we used to hear like rumors about there are no jobs because of the language barrier. Yes, when you get to Sweden, there's language barrier. You will be frustrated. Like you will be frustrated about the language, man. You know, you will go and look for a job and you will have all the qualification, and the only thing that will disqualify you is the language. They will tell you, can you speak Swedish? If you say no, in fact they don't even have to ask you. They will just speak Swedish for you, and then you'll be there looking and be saying yo. Yes, so if you don't know the language, it can be tasking, but that does not mean you can get jobs. There are jobs that you will get. Yeah, you will get jobs. There are jobs, especially in Luleå. Luleå is the northern part of Sweden where it's cold, like extremely cold, like the coldest part. So people hardly stay there, so they need people to work. So of course we get a job in Luleå. Then the next question is, I'm so happy that I thought this question and answer was going to take a long time, but I'm so happy that it's not taking so much. That's because I'm trying to like make it short. Yeah. So the next question is, how to make your tuition payment and what currency? I think this question is from somebody from Nigeria. It's because when you want to pay for your school fee, you can't pay strictly from your account in Nigeria. You have to go through from like the CBN pays on your behalf, and then to access the CBN you have to fill a form, the Form A form, and then on the Form A form I think that there's no SEC, because here we spend their currency here is Swedish krona. They don't spend euros. So you can't get that in Nigeria. So if you're in that position, what you need to do is just to fill it, pay your tuition in dollars. So pay in dollars. If you can't find SEC, pick dollars on the just do your conversion and then put in dollar rate. So that's how you can pay the tuition. And then the person is asking how to make your tuition pay. I think I've answered that. Go to the bank, fill a Form A, and that's all. Or another alternative you can pay your school fee is to look for somebody who is here, who has the money to pay, and then you send the naira to the person's naira account in Nigeria. That's another way you can do it. Trade by barter or exchange. I don't know. You just look for somebody who needs, maybe somebody who needs naira. Like for example, like I'm here now and I need naira in my Nigeria account, and you want to pay school fee here. I can pay the school fee on your behalf while you send the money into my account. So that's another way you can pay your school fee. That's another way. And then I have another question. Is university scholarship merit based? Yes, it's merit based. Like you have to have a high point to have your university scholarship. Yeah, is merit based. Then the last question for today is will proof of funds require the tuition balance? No. The proof of funds is just your living expenses, your accommodation, and because in Sweden you're expected to spend like 8,500 SEK per month. Yeah, so that 8,000, no, it's not 8,500, it's it's 8,700 SEK. So you multiply, if you are coming for a 2-year program, you can multiply that by 24. That's 24 months, so that's your proof of funds. But if you're coming here for a year, or okay, it's like this: if you're applying for a 1-year resident permit, then it's times 12 or times 13. So if I think they hardly give, okay, for some schools they are running pilot programs, so they give them 2 years resident permits. So in those schools, if you're applying for 2 years resident permit, so you have to do multiply by 24 months. So that is your proof of funds. So that's 8,700 covers your accommodation, your feeding. Now that's for only you. Now if you are coming with family, there's another additional cost. That's per, I think per spouse is 3,700 roughly, and then per children is 2,000 something. So you have to do your calculation. So join everything together. That's what you use for your proof of funds. I think when you go to the migration website, it's all explained there, because I can't be saying it off my head. I think that's the end of the yes, I think I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for staying to the end. If you have additional questions, you can always comment. I can make another video again about this, some of your questions. Yeah, so thank you for staying to the end. Thank you so much. This is where I will draw the curtain for today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.